Let's go over to the ROAC where Christmas festivities are in full swing. Opening touch for South, Nymir Bryant swats Todd Joyce's shot. Then Colson Caldwell runs down the loose ball and lays it in. Joyce comes right back. His three from the corner is good. Patriots take the lead. The T-Wolves leave the wrong guy open here. Harry Silva's fresh off his record-breaking night to three. Inside out, Gavin Perdue connects from long range. He led Spring Valley with 20 tonight. And how about the feed? Cam Fallon to Drew Blau. Spring Valley never saw it coming. Joyce catch and shoot, same spot, same result. Patriots retake the lead. Too many guys down low. Perdue left open, and he drills it, keeping Spring Valley in it. Logan Arnold running the baseline. Jumper off 1 foot is pure. In transition, Joyce to Fallon for three. That corner was hot for South in the first half. Now Bryant rising up and banking it in. High degree of difficulty on that shot. 2 in the half. Fallon from way downtown. Give it to him. He had 14 points, and South picks up another big win, 82-63.